Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I'm glad that you made it today, and yeah, thanks for checking me out. And then if you are new here, hi, my name is Stacy. Welcome to my channel. It's nice to meet you. So today we're on part 2 of the Berlin painting. And I'm actually really liking this one. I will say this, one of the cool things that I found that at first didn't really strike me as anything that was noticeable, but this canvas has a printed border on it of, like, I don't know, I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see. But it has like a printed, you see this, a printed border? And I had not, I guess maybe just didn't really notice it before. But as I was sitting here working on this, I noticed it and I was like, oh, that's really cool. Because, you know, say you cut a little bit off, there's like, you know, a little bit of a gap here between the print and the legend, and you have one on both sides and they're equally placed. So like if you cut the legend but leave that little bit of a border there, you have actually a really nice edge. So you don't have to cut right up against the drills if you don't want to, and it gives you a nice pretty edge, you know. And so I just thought that was kind of neat, and I wanted to kind of express that I find that pleasing pleasing rather than just the plain, you know, white or whatever it is. It's just different, you know. And I don't know, I just kind of like it. So I'm gonna zoom in just a tad for a minute, and let's show you what I've done since we started this. So when we started this painting, I had just done like this bottom portion right here, this bottom sidewalk portion. And since then I have done the roadway and the upper sidewalk, have almost completed the pedestrians on this side. This one's completed, this car is completed, and then the wall here is completed. So we're moving up into the buildings now, and I have to say I'm actually really liking it. I think it's turning out really nice. Yes, it's pixelated, but I kind of like the pixelated, you know, factor of this. I just think it looks really cool. The colors are nice. They're blending pretty well for me. At least I like them. And yeah, I'm enjoying this. I am having a little bit of popping, but that's because these drills are not completely flat on the bottom. They have the dimple, right? And sometimes the dimple is bigger than, you know, on other ones. So they're not sitting, sticking as well as I would like. But that's okay. You can always seal it, which helps them to stay on the canvas. So if you wanted to do that, then you could. Again, this one here, when I looked it up, I got this off of AliExpress. It's not available anymore, at least where I got it from. But if you search on AliExpress, or I don't know if Amazon has any of these, but I'm sure like any other of the budget sites, you could probably find cityscapes like this, you know, if you want to, if you like this style anyway. Alright, I'm going to zoom in and we are going to, I think we're going to work right in here. I started on the windows of the buildings here, so I'm just going to pick some colors in here and we'll get started on it. I am using my one of my pens from Miss Creations by Danny and my green Nix's Notions tray, as per usual. As per usual. So yeah, let's just get into it here. I hope everybody's doing well, if I haven't said that already. I'm actually and I really wasn't going to talk about this, but it is on my mind, so I am going to talk about it a little bit anyway. I am a little bit sad today, so if you hear that in my voice, I apologize. I'm trying not to be. I you know, had a not so nice discussion with the HR at work today, and I'm not going to get into it, but it made me sad. So you know, I'm trying to fight through it. My husband is awesome. I almost didn't make this video, so if this video is late, it's because, you know, I almost didn't make this video today. I was not in the right state of mind, but I've calmed down now, and I'm a little bit better. I'm still sad, but I'm a little bit better. So I wanted to do this, and I wanted to make sure that I got the video out, not just for you guys, but for me, right? This YouTube channel, doing this with you guys, really means a lot to me, and I want to make sure that it's not something that I take for granted, and I don't want to miss recording a video for you guys, because it's real important to me to do this. I really enjoy it. It really does help me out a lot, and so I was gonna go to sleep and just kind of wallow in my sadness, for lack of a better term, but I needed to do this, so that's what we're doing. I'm working through it with you guys. So with that, needing to do it and wanting to do it, it made me think about all the crafting that I've done throughout my life. I don't know if I've talked about this, but I crochet. I haven't done much in recent years, but I did, you know, crochet daily for, I don't know, 20 years or so, because I really like doing stuff with my hands, and so I like taught myself how to crochet, and I really enjoy it. I still enjoy it, not as much as I used to, but I think it's just because with crocheting and heck, with knitting as well, if I think about it, there's only so many stitches you can do, and there's, you know, I mean, there's countless ways of putting them together, obviously, the different stitches that you can create, but I didn't really, I mean, it's such a a long craft, right? Because I wasn't like making clothes or anything like that. I was making, I like to make blankets and doilies and stuff like that. But it takes so long to get a project done that it's almost exhausting. At least it got to be that way for me. So I don't do it much anymore. I did make a lapgan for my mother-in-law for Christmas, and the year before I had made a hat for my sister-in-law, and I enjoyed making both of them, but they take so long, and so I kind of fell out of love with that craft. Like I said, I still do it, but not very often. And then, I tried knitting, but knitting is a little bit more difficult for me. So, I do know how to do it. Well, basic knitting. I never got really intricate with it, but it was just a little bit harder for me, so I didn't do as much knitting. Cross stitch, I really enjoy that, but as I'm getting older, it's harder on my hands, so I can't do that for long periods of time, and can't those take a long time to get done as well. So I am working on some, but I don't pick it up as often as I probably used to, and then so graduating, we'll say, over to this craft has been really wonderful for me, because it allows me to enjoy crafting, and with this channel it allows me to not let paintings linger. At least that's the way that I'm using the channel. It's not letting me linger on paintings, so I do complete quite a bit of paintings in a reasonable amount of time. Reasonable, yeah. That word sounded very weird coming out of my mouth for a minute there. But yeah, I'm getting things done in a reasonable amount of time. So I'm really enjoying this craft. And so I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about what is it about this craft that pleases me, that calms me. And so I'm curious with you guys what it is about this craft that draws you to it and keeps you coming back. What's the thing that really does it for you on this craft? I think for me, for where I'm at right now, I've noticed that the repetitive motion is what soothes me. I don't sleep very well. I'm sure I dream and don't really remember most of them, but I feel like I don't sleep very well. And I also have noticed that when I do go to sleep, a lot of times I'm like rubbing my husband's leg or something, or his arm or something, and I'm just doing it in a repetitive pattern, right? I'm doing it mindlessly. Like, I need to do something with my hands. And my mother-in-law even said that, because every time she comes over, I grab something to take out into the living room to do while we're, while we're visiting. And she had said something about, wow, you really can't like sit and not do anything. And I never really noticed or realized that that's the way I was, but apparently it is. Apparently I need to be doing something with my hands all the time. And I've noticed that with this repetitive motion, it kind of gives me the same, what's the word I'm looking for? The same result as what I've read REM sleep gives people. So REM sleep allows you to like, kind of, your brain to like kind of go through everything that happened throughout the day, and allows you to like compartmentalize, is that what it is? The things that happened, and can also help you kind of like understand what happened throughout your day, and kind of just refresh, right? It allows you to get all that stuff out of your head, pretty much out of the forefront of your head, and refresh yourself. And the repetitive motion for me does that. Like when I'm diamond painting and I'm not recording, I might have something playing on, YouTube or something like that playing in the background, but I don't really listen to it, if that makes any sense. I kind of just have it on as like background noise, but I don't really listen to it. Like my mind just kind of spaces, and I am like just letting my thoughts go wherever they take me, and I'm not focusing on any one thought. I'm just kind of letting it all happen, right? So I think that's why this craft appeals to me so much, because I can sit here and just do this and not have to make decisions, not have to, think, really. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like purposely think. I can just let my mind wander and let everything kind of melt away. And it also helps me, with creative ideas, with the other, I'm doing scrapbooking or paper craft. It's more like, it's not really scrapbooking. We don't really take pictures, but it is, I think, considered in the scrapbooking page, in the realm of scrapbooking, page designs or whatever. And so doing this helps me with my creativity on that as well. So I think that's what I get out of it, the fact that it allows me to just let my mind free itself from the day, and yeah, so I was thinking about that, and so I was wondering, about you guys, and wondering, well, what does it do for you, A lot of people says it helps with their anxiety or their stress, or, you know, whatever it may be, but I'm wondering how it does, you know. Me, it's the repetitive motion. Like, I don't really pay attention to the picture at all until I step away from it, and then I'll look at the picture and be like, oh, that looks really cool. But when I'm placing the drills and stuff like that, the picture's not in my head at all, you know. It's just a motion for me. So yeah, I was thinking about that and curious as to what it is for you guys. If it's the same kind of thing, or if it's, you know, a way of, like, doing the art because it's a beautiful painting, or, you know, because paint by numbers, I tried that a long time ago, and this is basically like that. But with paint by numbers, you have to concentrate a lot more, because, you know, you can do the basic, you know, color form, you know, whatever number it tells you and whatever color that is, and just put it on the canvas and call it a day. But it's, if you want it to look the way that the picture of the painting is, then, you know, you need to color blend. You need to think about it. You have to, like, kind of think about your brush strokes and stuff like that. So there is a little bit more involved when it comes to paint by numbers. But with this, it's all laid out for you. There's nothing that you really have to think about, unless you're switching out drills to put ABs in, or, you know, crystals, or whatever it may be that you want to put substitute. But, you know, yeah, I'm just kind of thinking about that. You know, what is it for you guys that really draws you to this craft? I do like the pictures after the fact, and you can stand back and go, oh yeah, I placed every single one of those little drills, and I made that picture come alive. And that's really, really cool too, you know, to have that in your mind when you step back and look at a finished painting. It's always very nice to have that accomplishment. But like I said, during the process, it's just the repetitive motion. It's just why, you know, the mindless, you know, act of placing these drills down, because I don't switch out drills too often for anything other that's on the canvas. Every once in a while I do, but not very often. So it's, I don't think about it. It's like I just pick a color and go, you know, pick a color and go. And I don't even pay attention to color half the time. I just look at the letter and go. And then later on I'm like, oh, that color is kind of cool. You know what I mean? That color is kind of cool. So yeah, I think this, you know, I think this is what I needed today, you know, after that conversation. I needed just the repetitive. I needed to record this video and you know, be with you guys, even though you won't see this till later. But I needed this space, and it makes me feel better. And yeah, I think that's probably all I have to say. So I'm probably going to cut this short. I've been cutting my videos a little short lately. Hopefully I won't go much shorter. I don't want to, but Yeah. I think that's probably good. Well, it's not going to be too much shorter. Maybe like 5 minutes shorter, but I do have a lot of fun with you guys. I do. And I'm glad that you guys come and watch my videos and craft along with me. That really lifts my spirits when I see comments saying that you guys are doing that, and you know, it's nice. I like that. So thank you all very, very much for sharing this time with me. I really appreciate it. I do. Alright, I'm going to put down a couple more drills, and then we will zoom out a little bit more and take a look at the whole painting. We got quite a bit left to do on this painting, but it's not too big, so it shouldn't take us too long to get it done. I think I'll stop there for now. So yeah, we're working on the buildings, which is cool. I'm going to zoom out. So these buildings are going to come in soon. We'll be building them out, which is nice. Hopefully by the next video we'll be more up here. That would be really nice to get up into the background. So, but you know, again, thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this one. I really, really appreciate it. I really needed you guys today, and thank you for being there for me. Alright, and you guys know the stuff. If you are a subscriber, first and foremost, thank you very, very much. Hit that bell button. You'll be notified of my next video when it goes live. Also, hit the like button, leave a comment if you would like, and if you're new here and you've watched more than one of my videos, consider subscribing. It really does help me out, help the channel out, helps me out, and I'd really appreciate it. So with that, guys, thank you again so much for being there, and I really appreciate you guys. Yeah. Don't know what else to say without getting too mushy. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.